Cosplay has gone mainstream, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's brought out a lot of negativity. I used to read the comments that I don't read them anymore, because basically the comments were, oh, that person's not skinny enough to be this character, or that person's hands are too big, or that person's eyes are the wrong color. And that's not what cosplay is about. Cosplay is an art form. I think cosplay is a very important part of expressing, you know, these people's personalities and how they see the world. So that's what I'm trying to do, I guess. I'm Ger Tysk and I'm a cosplayer. I was a huge PC gamer back in high school. I played Command & Conquer, I played Warcraft, Warcraft 2. RPGs are really the games that push me to cosplay characters. I don't play a lot of games anymore because I don't like the stuff that's coming out. I guess the kind of design that I like is the happier, more cheerful, bright colors, and not the real, like, gritty, gray and brown kind of colors of the American games. So this is my cosplay storage facility. Here's all of my costumes that are still here, which is a lot of them. So this is Berserker Yuna from Final Fantasy X-2. She's basically in a costume where she looks like a giant cat. I would say each prop takes about a month to do. You know, the planning, the cutting out, the actually making it and gluing and then sanding and then painting. This is Queen Akfun from Final Fantasy IX. It's his head. I can put it on for you, sort of. The costume is inside. So he's just like this. And you see out the mouth. So it's large. You know, I used to think that in order to be a cosplayer, you had to be good at everything. You had to be good at sewing, you had to be good at props, you had to be good at molding, casting, prosthetics, wigs. You don't have to be good at any of those things, you just want to have fun. This is a pair of staffs that I made for my husband and me. This is PVC pipe. I use a lot of PVC pipe, and this is just plywood. I got started back in 2009, I think. I was doing a kind of prop for a group that we were doing at a convention. I volunteered to make everyone's props because they were like, we don't know how to make props. And I was like, I know kind of, sort of what I'm doing. I didn't have good woodworking equipment back then. I didn't have all the stuff I have now. So I was using balsa wood and, like, you know, Elmer's glue and stuff like that. I started offering my services online, and I guess I just spread through word of mouth pretty quickly because people liked my work. When I come out here and I just work and like 3 hours goes by and I look at the clock and it's 3 hours and I'm like, oh, I need to cook dinner. Like I don't realize it. That's what I do, like cosplay. I can just work for hours and hours and hours when I start, and I just keep going. I guess that's how you know you meant to do something, I suppose. I am doing a shoot in Times Square with my World Ends With You group. The game takes place in downtown Tokyo, and obviously we can't afford to go to downtown Tokyo to take photos, so this is the closest place. I think with the lights and the screens with the ads on them and stuff kind of mimics it.
I know a lot of people probably think we're like really super weird, but I don't care. I'm here to do what I'm doing and have fun. I had a creepy guy in a Sonic outfit come behind me and whisper in my ear that he liked my hair today in Times Square, so it's okay, I guess.
During the crunch time for, you know, the Super Bowl, you take a look in the stands and everyone's got, you know, body paint of their favorite teams. They got the beads, they got the jerseys. It's very similar, and it's funny to watch those people judge cosplayers. People are afraid of things they don't know.
I've never really been one to care about what other people think about me in general. People will say things. I just ignore it, you know. I'm happy, that's what matters.
Today we're in Central Park and I'm doing some private photo shoots for just some friends of mine. A lot of different people from different series, so it's not a group like we did yesterday. Photography, I like being able to capture a moment where the cosplayer actually looks like they're in the setting that their character is in. I looked at this whole folder of photos on my computer, and it was just photo after photo of cosplayers, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do with this? No one wants these, I can't sell them. And I was like, well, I could make a book. So I looked around on the internet and there was nothing. So I was like, well, maybe I can make a book, how hard can it be? I'm trying to get about 100 cosplayers. It really depends on the content that I get. I think right now I have about 200, so I have to pick and choose. I didn't like how a lot of people seem to be getting known for their costumes while other people seem to be getting made fun of because they were fat.
That's something I think that the world needs to see, that it's not all about, you know, having a pretty face and like a perfect body. It's about like all these people who log these man hours into making these costumes, and that's what she's showcasing.
Physical characteristics have absolutely nothing to do with cosplay. And I think a lot of people who don't know anything about cosplay get this confused. They think that you should only cosplay characters you look like, which has absolutely nothing to do with what cosplay is.
All these people from any state in the US that have such talent, such passion for cosplay, they deserve to be shown like, hey, I'm doing this, and Ger is helping bringing that name out.
So I want to show people that I'm actually featuring not only pictures of cosplayers, but crediting them and talking about their story. Even if I can show, you know, just one person that these people aren't just doing it because they have no friends or they can't fit in and so they dress up in their basement, you know. I think that's the goal. My goal with this book will have been completed. I'm gonna keep cosplaying, but not as much as I used to. I've done all I really want to do with cosplay, and the rest of the time I just want to have fun and hang out with my friends in a crazy costume. So that's what I'm gonna do.